How far, NAIJA? My name is Jefferson Clever, and you're welcome to this week's episode of NAIJA Talk-TALK. Adequate waste management and proper disposal is one of the duties of the Calabar Urban Development Authority, CUDA. And we have had residents from Cross River State asking us to do actually a review on their activities so far in the state. So we'll be hitting the streets and asking residents from NAIJA in certain locations that were documented how far or how well they feel this agency has been carrying out its duty. Let's go, NAIJA.
The very first period I came into the state was so nice that even everybody were liking to come to the state because of what they have been hearing outside the state. Then we used to hear that Cross River is the land of grain, but we were kind of surprised for some years now. The land of grain that was captured in the state is no more the grain we used to know now. If you come to Cross River State now as I speak with you, so many things goes on, especially this death of a thing. At times, this road do cover because of this dirty. That to the extent you would say traffic will be everywhere. Sometimes vehicle doesn't even pass here. They prefer to pass other in fact main streets than the road. And because of this now, it has really caused a lot of health problem for some persons, especially those that works or those that stays around the waste bin there. They can't stay. If you're a business owner, you can't even do your business. We so much thank God that the ones that were selling food there, because of this same issue, they had to relocate from there.
They came in, I think 2 weeks ago, when that one was here for about a month. They came in 2 weeks ago and cleared them. This one again, that is here, is over 2 weeks. And one other thing again, they brought in caterpillar to clear refuse one time. Our slab here, the slab here, they break it. The caterpillar tire break it. And we talk to them, they say they are going to replace it. Up till now, my old mother is there. We have old people in this house. They cannot go out and cross the gutter. We have to put this plank for them to cross, to use and go out.
I don't know what is going on. Is it that they are not being paid? Or is it that they don't collect their money? I don't understand. This thing is becoming quite alarming. People can no longer pass in the street, as in freely. Some people, because of this dustbin here, instead of them passing here now, they will now take the shortest route, which is Ekponsa. And now you see them busting Mount Zion. And then, meanwhile, if you come here on Sundays, you see that there is no more road. And then most of these Keke riders, they have accident because of this one will now come and collide, enter another person's lane. The place that is meant for passage, look at students passing the other way. Meanwhile, we are supposed to have places for pedestrians to trek on. But here now, the dustbin has occupied that. This market we have here can no longer function. There's a market here, bro. There's a market here. But the market can no longer function. We have a slaughter here. We have churches. We have granders, people that grant beans, pepper there. But they are no more there because of this thing here. How will you see dustbin and then you expect me to come and buy meat? Flies will be pasting on it and every other thing.
If you check out the whole Calabar South, it's very, very, we refuse everything. I don't know whether they are not even paying money for CUDA.
All over Calabar, it's everywhere. There are deaths all over the town, littering everywhere. And precisely at the Kobasi Junction, the place is very dirty and it's affecting the business around. Whereby I consider that it is runabout actually. And most time it causes traffic because the cars cannot pass there, and we and the people and the passerby staying around they are affected so much, and it's not good for the health because the smells that comes out from there is irritating and it's very bad.
This thing don't reach like two months too. As the days we don't day. This place now one way so because of this runabout so. And when we drive this one way, normal time, task force they hold us. But now everybody they drive one way, even task force they drive one way. Because of refuge. So the whole Cross River day now no come pure again. They like say government no day. And Ibe, because of this traffic, yesterday person nearly jammed one guy for that place.
What I'm doing here, the show glass here is covered. I have to protect it and make sure that the flies doesn't enter. Because if I have to say that okay, there's debris here, let me move here. Where am I moving to? Am I moving to where there wouldn't be any debris? Not really. So I really have to remain here and protect the show glass so that flies will not enter. But when we see people coming to pour the debris here, we tell them to move closer, at least dump it inside. If not, if you don't tell them to do so, they'll do the way they want. Somebody will stay inside a tricycle, Keke, as they call it, with the refuse, as they enter here, through it. When it will, the breeze will scatter everything.
I'm very sick because of this dustbin. They're so smelly and dirty. Every environment is so dirty. This dustbin has been for months, and now they are not packed, and these things cause sickness for our health. The reason why I'm standing here, because if I keep this thing in the house, how would I eat, and how could I take care of my children? That's why I'm standing here, and this cooler does not do anything. This thing has been for months, and now they are not packing it, and it's caused sickness for our health.
We're here in the popular Marian market in the ancient city of Calabar, and as you can look behind, there is a humongous pile-up of dirt and sewage. I mean, it is terrible. There are mothers here selling to make sure they put food on the table of their children. There are people doing their businesses. There are perishables here, and it is not good. The air is foul.
Opposite there is where the whole market dump the refuse. And in this market, the worst part of it that we have about more than 3 slaughter in this market. We have pig slaughter, we have cow slaughter, we have chicken slaughter, we have other slaughters. And at the end of the day, this is where they dump the whole testance of the whole, and the whole testance. And even last time I saw a dead cow and also a dead dog opposite my shop here. And this thing I've been here more than a month. They have never come and remove it. And some days now, my neighbor and some of us, we don't come to market. And even as we come to market, you must put on your nose mask. This has been a disturbance to us here, traders. And the worst part of it that every day they come to collect so-called ticket and sanitation fee. And we pay. And when you refuse to pay, they will pack your goods and they force you to pay it. And we have been paying it. And nothing is being done. You see fly all around. You see fly. Staining, my clothes have been stained by all these things.
This thing is environmental hazard. It is not good for my body. Even the people that are coming to buy and the people that are selling here, it is very, very unfair. These are the things that causes so many people to fall sick. Some sickness like malaria, typhoid, cholera, and so forth and so on. It is very, very unfair. Before now, this thing did not used to be like this. They used to come and pick the refuse, clear it. Every 2 days they will come and carry it. But for some times now, for like 1 month now, they have refused to come and clear the refuse. I don't know what's wrong. I had information that government have not paid the company that used to clear the refuse. And this thing has been so long. People have been complaining, including me, because it's affecting my business. Actually, when I travel and come back from my business, I will use 2 weeks to sell my goods and then travel again. But since this refuse has been here, it has not been cleared off. The thing has been affecting, more especially the flies that is coming from the waste bin has been staining all my clothes, and I cannot make sales since then. Over 1 month now.
Most of my customers are those that drive in motor, and as this thing is like this, motor cannot enter, and as a result of it, sometimes I go home with bad record of sale, in which is affecting me greatly in business. Sometimes I will tell customer, please come and sit down. They will say no, give me this one. They run away. Sometimes they don't even want to stand because of the environment is highly polluted and it's not fine.
A lot of people are putting on nose masks. Why? Because it's not conducive for their health, and some of them may be asthmatic patients, some of them may be having 1 or 2 things, hypertension patient, that is not really conducive for their health, but because they just have to strive to make ends meet.
As I do so, joy no dey, because I no see reason why dustbin go come full road, people no fit pass, people sef wey even dey pass sef no even wan still wan like pass this road. This one sef na small. The other one wey been dey before, e full road wey be say even people wey dey drive no even fit drive. Na grace na im come do, dem come even hear us pack am.
Mbio abonete good wa ton almost afyong ibadi me ka usmo idro pangmoti ke ni wa even tiba le le me yam me ngpo udon ke me because even temuna bene de se mo ko ni kama eto be bene wana di bene song song ma so ke mbio do adi to na ma min to me e bene ke temi dia ifo no ke mi no udon I can mean infect.
In every administration, I believe that there are structures. Every day and every minute, every second, every hour of the day, we pay for environmental dues. Every day. And it has really affected our businesses in one way or the other. You see people coming here to collect us money, they say for sanitation, they say for whatsoever, and yet, nothing is being done. If you turn around and look at the pile up of refuse dumping here, and it has really affected us in so many areas, and so many of our customers no longer come here. They now divert their way to the other side to get their own goods and services, which is very bad.
But now this thing by me, I think that team is make me intact. This is it on ambiobonomy because now by me, you say we can endure, but even cost man yourself. Me go the one time won't buy ba. Messi won't buy banyama before me at 12 o'clock. Pantang biobono coming can make a niam and post more mobile young now because my mima. Some of the man go to know okay the Mbiosi bono get to tell you make bono. Give me big something make me contact this is. So entire run you make a baniam and Abama affect you take a make a point you get ticket and you make open. Make better gusung, but now body by running make it as in the government in Amgutumaba.
I am pleading to the government and those who are in charge of this refuse. They should help us. I don't know the problem, the reason why they refuse to come and pack these things. Are we not paying? Are we the management of the market? Are they not seeing these things? And I asked the management of the market, some of the members, they say that this thing is the state government. They are not the cause. That the cause is from the state. That their duty is to bring it to the refuse point. Then the state are the people to come and pack it. So we should not blame them. And when they said that this to me, I don't know next thing to do with them. So I plead the state who are in charge of this refuse, they should come and pack it. This is not Lemna, where they would dump the whole refuse. This is a market where people passes and do their business. This type of thing is supposed not to be here.
I'm appealing to the government, since they are the father of all. Let them please and pay. If they are owing them, they should pay them so that they can evacuate the refuse. As the refuse is there, when the rain just fall down, you come into my house, you pity me. For 2 Sundays now, I am just inside the house using pail with my children to fetch water from the house. All my things is spoiled.
Whoever who is responsible, the heads or whoever, because I believe those guys are not being paid. And that's why they are not out yet to perform their job. So whoever who is involved, who is the head or whoever who is paying them or the management who is concerned should put more effort at making the place very clean.
Make government try do something about this thing. It's not good like this. Just they like say government not just they the state. I beg, may they try do something. If you look around, you can see how the refuge there. Not be only here, for the whole Cross River state.
Let those guys be paid. They will do something.
If there's anything they can do about it, they should do, because it's really affecting the body. I mean, the human's health, which is not supposed to.
I'm here to tell the Cross River to get up and do their works, so that we are not sick much.
The government should come and do something about it. Let them come for, not even for people rescue, for my rescue, because I pay tickets every day. I pay my tax. I paid everything. If you come and ask me, I'll bring out all my tax receipts and all the tickets that I've been paying in the market. So I don't know why the government are not taking care of the environment. They are not even thinking about the people that are selling their goods and buying their goods in here. It's very, very unfair.
See, if they are being treated well, they'll want to do their work adequately. But I will also beg them to also consider the health of others, poor masses, to see how they could be of help to them, to whatsoever the little that the government can give to them.
I bet me they follow poor and see how they will take pack this dustbin comot for this place.
Please, we
are calling on the government of this state as a whole. They should come and look into our aid, not my aid, the aid of everybody. Because if we have outside investors that are coming to check Cross River State, you will see that all the senatorial district, they will start working in one way or the other to make sure that this particular debt is being cleared up. But we cannot wait for it.
So NAIJA, you've heard it all from well-meaning Nigerians who go about doing their daily businesses. I mean, for them, it is one of those amenities that the government actually has to provide for them in ensuring that the agencies that are responsible for waste evacuation do their job efficiently. Do well to follow Didi Production on all the social media handles displayed on the screen to get an update when we drop a new video this Friday. See you!
Didi Productions, we tell your story by capturing every moment and preserving your memories.